everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another video, and this time I am doing a beautiful set of rainbow nails. So I actually forgot to press record at the beginning, but I'm doing the color Snowflakes by Dandy, which is just a white gel polish. And for this hand, I'm doing it on the ring finger and the index finger. And then for the rest of the fingers, I'll be doing the D&D French Vanilla. And this one is the regular polish. The white is gel polish, and then the French Vanilla is regular polish. And as you guys seen, based on the picture, we are doing the ombre effect on the nails with the French Vanilla. So you do want to make sure that you do a thin coat of the French Vanilla, and we're only doing one coat of that as well. And then for the other hand, we're going to do the same thing, except for we're going to do white on 3 nails, we're going to do white on 3 nails, and then the other 2 would just be the French Vanilla. Once again, we're only doing one coat of the French Vanilla because we are doing the ombre effect on it. So we need to make sure that it is completely dry. And also, since the white is gel, we are curing each hand for 30 seconds in between each coat. And with the makeup wet sponges, as you guys know, I use the kind from Dollar General. I've used other ones from Dollar Tree and Walmart, and they don't work as well. I don't know if they're too stiff or what, but I use the ones from Dollar General, and they come in a pink bag. As you guys know, I just apply the color on a sponge and just dab it on the nail. No, you do not have to wet the sponge. You don't have to do anything to the sponge. You literally just apply the colors on the sponge and just dab it on the nail. Do this like 2 or 3 times or until you get the covers that you want. But you do want to make sure that you use colors that are not too light, because you will see me have an issue with that on the thumb, but the rest of the colors are fine. So once again, you just polish put the polish on the sponge and then just dab it on the nails. And I am using the same sponge for 2 different colors. You just want to make sure you kind of dab the color on the paper towel so you don't get it all over your nails. Alrighty, so this is the one that I'm gonna have an issue with because this teal color, it's a little bit too thin and too light. So I am gonna have to do about 5 coats, I think. So you will see me come back to this thumb a couple of times. As you can see, you could barely even see the color on the nail, and that's why I'm gonna have to come back and do it a few other times. And I should have just picked a different color, but I just decided to just keep coming back to it. So same thing for the other hand, we just apply the color on the sponge and then just do that until we get the coverage that we want. Alrighty, so as you can see, the color is starting to build up and it's looking a lot better. So remember, you just have to go back and do this until you get the coverage that you want. And then for the other hand, we're going to do a purple and a yellow, and the yellow is just beautiful. It is by Della Cream. So remember, I did a video on her polishes a while back and they were just beautiful. So be sure to go check that out if you haven't done so yet. But once again, the sponge does not have to be wet. You use it straight out of the package. You apply the polish on the sponge and just dab it on the nail. Really simple. So for the white nails, we are going to do a marble effect, and I'm using those same polishes that I used for the ombre nails. So I'm just going around the nail and doing like polka dots basically, and then I'm going to come back with my brush and I'm just going to dab the colors with acetone. And you could do this same technique with Sharpies. I've done that a couple of times, but I wanted the colors to match the ombre nails. So once again, I just did the same colors that I used for the ombre nails on the white nails, and then we just go back and dab them with acetone. I literally just dip my brush into acetone. You want it to be damp, not soaking wet, because then it's going to just run everywhere. And then just dab the colors, and then if you need to add some more, then that's fine. So we're going to do that on all the white nails. Once again, we're using those same colors we used on the ombre nails, and that's pretty much it. Once again, it's really simple, yet it's really pretty. Since we are using acetone, you do want to make sure that you do a gel base coat, or if you do the Sharpie technique, you could always use alcohol. So whatever works for you is fine. Like I said, I did the regular polish technique because I want it to be the same colors that I used on the other nails. Once again, we're just going to do the same thing on the rest of the nails. So once again, we've been doing the same thing on the white nails. We do the polka dots with those same colors, and then we're going to come back and with our brush, we're going to dip it into acetone. And before you even touch the nail, make sure you wipe it off a little bit on a paper towel, because you don't want it soaking wet to where it's going to just drip everywhere. And then also make sure that you wipe your brush off a lot when you're doing this, because you don't want those colors to mix together, because it will turn the color into a different color, if that makes sense. So as you can see, I'm wiping off my brush after I dab each color. Once again, you just do that on the white nails, or you can do this with Sharpies, and you could also use alcohol if you do it with the Sharpies. Y'all, so now I am going back and applying the IBD gel top coat. And remember, we did use all regular polishes except for the white, so you do want to make sure that the regular polish is 100% dry before you do the gel top coat over it, because if not, your polish will wrinkle or crack. So usually by the time it's time to do a gel top coat, my nails are completely dry. The key is to make sure that you don't apply the polishes super thick, because if not, they will take forever to dry. So make sure you do the polishes, or sorry, the coats thin. That way you don't have an issue with that. Once again, this is my IBD gel top coat, and then we're going to cure each hand for 60 seconds. We're curing each hand for 60 seconds under our UV LED light, and I'm using the Melody Susie UV LED light. Alrighty y'all, so this is the final look. They turned out beautiful. Those colors are all so bright and so pretty. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at GetNailed32, and I'll see you guys next time.